Welcome to Leadership Lessons. Today's topic is listening. So you just got promoted to manager, right? And now it's cool. You can give orders to everyone. You're the boss, and everyone is supposed to obey you, right? You can decide whatever you want, and it's all your responsibility. Well, wait a minute. Don't be so quick. Don't rush. Yes, in theory, you can do all of that, and you might actually work. It might actually work depending on where in your company you're working, all right? Depending on the environment where you are. But when I started a new role in the past, I soon realized that this was not helping me at all. It ended up creating more problems than I thought. So to avoid that, when you start, you have a lot of things to learn. You might think you know what your role is about, but it's only until you start your day-to-day work that you will discover there is plenty of things that you didn't know. There is a learning curve for you to understand what you have on your table, but also for you to understand how to work with your team. If you have only time for one lesson and have to skip all the others, the one lesson I will advise you to start as a manager is listening. Listen, listen, listen. It's not about your opinion, it's not about your ideas, it's not about your project or your vision. At the beginning, it's about you listening to understand what your team actually need, what your team is actually experiencing, what are your team difficulties, what are your team's strengths, what are your team's ideas. You will only be able to understand and to learn all of that if you listen. The first lesson in management is to learn to listen. So take a deep breath, stop your thoughts, and start listening to the others. But here's the thing. I see a lot of managers saying, I'm listening. But as soon as the other person starts speaking, they have to interject. They have to give their opinion. They have to say something, right? And it's all natural. It's normal. Everyone is inclined to have his own opinion and to share it. Moreover, when you are a manager, you assume you have to give your opinion. It's your role, it's your obligation to do it. So when you feel that urge, just breathe in, refocus, look at the person, listen attentively. If you're thinking about what you're going to answer, you're probably not actually listening. Listening requires to be fully engaged with all your soul, your ears, your body, with the intention to really understand what the other person is saying. And not everything that you will hear or listen means what you think. People have different ways of expressing themselves. They have different vocabulary, different backgrounds, and they use different words. Some of these words might not mean the same to you. You might be referring to different situations. So sometimes when they say something, they might be meaning something, and you might be understanding something else. The only way to be sure you understood is asking questions and rephrasing what someone told you. If someone tells you it's warm, you might not know if they speak about the room, their jersey, the stove, the meal. Only by asking questions will you clarify what is being discussed right now. Listening and rephrasing allow you to ensure that you really understand what the person says. So listen attentively, really focusing on the person, not on your thoughts, but what the person is saying, trying to understand what they say, rephrasing what they say. And if you think you don't understand something, ask questions. Ask questions to understand better. The more you will ask questions with genuine interest in what the person is saying, the more you're going to get to learn about that person. The more you're going to get to learn about what they're experiencing in their work on their day to day. You have plenty of time at the beginning to learn. Most companies have this unspoken rule of the 90 days. In the first 90 days, we usually expect people to learn what is happening in their job, about their teams, about the process. This is a window of opportunity that just happened at the beginning. It's an opportunity to learn without having your boss behind your back asking for magic results in a shorter period of time. Although there might be some bosses like that. So learn as much as you can from the process, from your team, your peers, your boss. especially if you're suddenly managing people that are more experienced than you. Don't try changing everything without understanding it first, or understanding what will be the implication of the change. Extract the expertise of your team. So keep cool, relax, just breathe in and learn. Take a lot of time to listen and ask a lot of questions. Be curious. Don't give advice, don't give opinions of what's been happening. Keep your thoughts to yourself. You might actually want to change some of those ideas behind later on in time. Just take notes, and little by little, these notes will start to make sense. You might understand later what felt strange at the beginning. All right? Okay, so when you start managing your team, listening is the most important thing. And here are things to remember to improve your listening skills. Before you can teach something, you have to learn it first. Assume that you don't know anything about this new role. Listen to learn and to understand first. Understand first before being understood. Be genuinely interested in the other people. Ask questions, rephrase, and check that you understand. At the beginning, keep your thoughts and ideas to you. You might want to change these ideas later. Don't criticize what you might not fully understand. You might understand it later. Take your time. Don't rush to act. Take your time to understand. Well, thank you for joining this leadership lesson. I hope you found interesting ideas. If you need help implementing these tips or exploring other ideas, message me on LinkedIn. See you soon.